Hello, beloved secret gardeners. It's Susan here, Susan Norish, and I am so excited to be starting this new channel for our community because it will help me to share my heart with you more often, and hopefully you'll feel more connected to me and to the group ultimately, because that's really the heart of the Secret Garden is to flourish together as a community, as a garden, and to bear fruit. And so I'm so excited to launch this today. And the first thing that I want to do is an EFT. And for those who are already secret gardeners, you will have done some EFT with me already. And for those who are just perhaps passing through the garden and seeing some of the beauty, you're always welcome to watch and to join us. And because we really want to help you and support you as you go through this process of redemption, the redeeming of the body, the hope to which you have been called. And so in terms of what we're going to do with EFT, if you've never done it before, it's simple to pick up. I'll show you the points and I'll talk about the points as we go through them. But there are numerous, multiple, beautiful EFT videos and tutorials that you can use. And EFT is an acronym for Emotional Freedom Technique, and it's something that I have used to support me through my own journey for decades, probably 30 years. And it's a really beautiful modality. And I often will do that with our secret gardeners in conjunction with breath work. Breath work to me is number one. It's been the most transformational tool and modality that I have discovered and has been such a gateway into just sitting in presence or otherwise known as meditating, but being in the presence always and being in that meditative state um, much of the time. So it's been a really great tool, breath work, but we're not going to do a breath work today. If you're interested in doing some of my breathes, please check out Born Again Breathwork on YouTube, and you can do many of them there. Or join our Saturday free sessions that are online, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, every other Saturday. But for today, we are going to be doing an EFT, a tapping session. And what I feel kind of led to tap through today is our shoulds. And, as we're discovering that we have a voice, we have a say, we have autonomy, and it's not rebellious to want to be unique and individual and express into this realm in ways that are who we are unique to us and not like anybody else. It's not rebellious, and it's not something that we're going to get punished for. And sometimes, though, it's not necessarily embraced with open arms by people around us. And, we often hear the voice of, just past conditioning and programming that we should be doing something else. We need to be doing something else. What kind of life are you leading by not doing what everybody else is doing? And we get stuck in that pattern that, we should be doing something else. We're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. Somehow somebody's going to be upset with us. And so we have this sense of, this disappointment or this potential conflict within us. And in Secret Garden, when we do breath work, we welcome those sensations. We welcome and open our hearts to those, because I believe it's the way that we know Christ and that Christ gets to know us. I think every Christian is kind of afraid of hearing Jesus say to them, "Away from me, I never knew you." But when we embrace those parts of us that we don't want to, that is allowing Jesus to know us. That is allowing Christ to know us. That is allowing Christ to love us. And so we openly embrace those difficult sensations and thought patterns. And we will do that with EFT today. Let's think about the shoulds, the things that you should be doing with your life that you're not doing, or maybe there are multiple opportunities available to you. There's really a call globally for people to join communities. I think that God's really establishing a newness within churchianity, within what we have tried to create with human hands. He's doing something sovereignly. And so he really is calling people to establish communities and to be together for the sake of loving one another and benefiting one another and serving one another and knowing one another intimately. And that's what we in Secret Garden are also feeling the call to allow God to use us to do that, to build that community. And so maybe you're feeling like, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to experiment with this, I want to experience that. And that's all great. But sometimes we feel scattered when we have too many choices, too many options. I think maybe Adam and Eve might have felt that when they had, that vast garden available to them with so many opportunities to eat delicious fruit. They were fixated on just the one tree and the potential that they thought that they were missing out on. And we know that it's not true, that they are one with the Father, that they are one with God, and they've always been. And we're catching up to that now. And so maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by all of the opportunities available to you that are just great experiences and great ways to experience life in the flesh. And that can be also somewhat paralyzing, really. And so, how do we then make those choices? How do we then follow our bliss? How do we then hear the voice saying, "This is the way, walk ye in it"? And I believe a big part of that is grounding into the body, not necessarily just the earth, although, yes, that is beautiful as well. If you can go for a walk barefoot and be in nature. But being grounded, rooted and grounded in love, in this space of your heart. If we can ground into this place and ground into the body, there's this sensation of stability that comes, this sensation of, it's okay, I'm okay, and I'm going to be okay. And right now I'm okay. And then from that place, we can simply just open up our hearts and say, Father, I don't know. I don't know, but you know. And will you please show me? And you will hear the voice. You will be led, even if it's sometimes unconsciously. Sometimes you may not even be aware of it and catch up to it later. But God will lead you. He always has been faithfully leading you. And we just forget. So let's do an EFT, a couple of rounds on what should I be doing and finding our peace and our rest in those shoulds. And so we start off with a setup on the karate chop point, just tapping this point, the side of your hand. And even though I feel like I should be doing different things, other things that I don't feel I want to do, or that I have an urgency to get done, I deeply love and I allow myself to be. And even though I feel all these shoulds, I hear that I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be doing the other thing, and I feel confused and overwhelmed. But I don't want to disappoint anybody, especially myself or God. I want to do what's right. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I should be better than I am right now, greater than I am right now, doing more than I am right now, doing better things, doing more than what even Jesus himself did. And I feel the pressure of those shoulds in my body. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. We move to the eyebrow. You can tap on both of the eyebrow points just at the beginning of the eyebrow. Even though I feel like I should be doing, and I just can't get myself to do it fast enough or well enough. Side of the eye. And I hear all the voices inside saying, you should be doing this. You should be doing that. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. You need to be doing something else. And I feel this conflict in my body. Under the eye, so just at the top of your cheekbone. All these shoulds that I should be doing. All these things that I need to get in order, get in line, make happen, manifest. And I can't do them fast enough or well enough. And I feel like I'm going to get punished if I don't do them. Under the nose. And maybe that's not really the truth. Maybe I should be doing just what I love to do. And maybe I don't even know what I love to do. And maybe doing what I love to do isn't necessarily accepted by other people. Maybe I love to sit and read and meditate, spend time in nature. And if I do that for too long, people think I'm idle and lazy, but it brings me so much joy. Insert in there whatever it is that you love to do or that you think you would love to try. And maybe it's okay to love doing these things, even though the majority of the people might say, I need to do something else. Collarbone. I should be doing more. I should be meeting those deadlines. I should be paying those bills. I should be running and doing those errands and making those phone calls and sending those emails. I should be doing all the things that I'm responsible for. But I don't even know what it is that I am truly responsible for. Under the arm. And maybe God sees things differently than I do. And so I open my heart to see things from a higher perspective. Top of the head, just all around. I'm open to seeing things from a new and higher perspective. Good. Now let's just take a breath. In, out. And you may have felt some sensation, some energy within you just settling. Even when it might have felt while we were doing the tapping that things were being stirred up, maybe dust was being kicked up. That was just one round, and that's all that I'll be doing today. I'll do more videos with more rounds of tapping, and I think I might even do a super ventilation breath work. Um, People commonly refer to that as a Wim Hof method type of breath work with you guys and other types of breath work. But for today, I just wanted to do that introduction and feel free to pause the recording whenever you need to and allow emotion to move through you, allow energy to move through you, and go through that a couple of times and change the words so they feel right for you. Honor yourself, believe in yourself, believe in your voice and in what you have to say. And in that way, love yourself, love your body, and love Christ who lives in you. So thank you guys for being secret gardeners, and thank you those who are not yet part of the community or who are just stopping by for a brief visit. Thank you for checking in with us, and I just send you so much love and blessings today.